Right, launch Morrowind. There we go. Hang on. All right. Hi there, chat, if you can hear me. If you're just joining the stream from watching the VOD, I had to close the game because my testicles exploded at high velocity, and it was very disruptive, so I had to stop the stream and restart it. Bear with me a moment. There we go. Right. Skip that. Right, we'll start with the main menu. Can you see... Uh-oh. Hang on. Yep, no, it's not windowed. There we go. Can you see the main menu? Of course you can. Yay! There we go. That's better. I launched OBS in admin mode and it fixed it. Okay. Hi. Hi indeed. You know what? We may as well... Sorry. Let me just take a sudden detour to one side for a second before I do anything Morrowind related. Can I tell you about my new toy? It hasn't necessarily arrived, so I don't have a new toy. I have a base for the toy, but the actual toy has not arrived yet. Sorry, yeah, we'll do a quick detour. Hang on. Right. So yes, I know some people are going to groan because obviously I spend far too much money. We're not going to talk about how much on fishing stuff, right? And I'm sure that there are going to be some people who now refuse to subscribe because. I'm just, like, what's he doing? Oh, he's getting into another fucking hobby. But, hear me out. Hear me out. I have... Actually, no. You know what? I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you what I have. It's going to arrive, and then I'm going to show you what I have. I'll tell you what I was thinking of doing. Basically, I was thinking about buying a telescope. Why? Well, because I would be sitting in the garden, so in this bungalow, and I would look up at the sky, and I was like, wow, the stars are really clear. Like, I had no idea. I would look up in the sky, and with my naked eye, I could see a whole load of stars. I'm out in a residential area, and while, yes, there's some light, there's not a huge amount of light. And I was looking up at the stars going, oh, there's Mars and there's Venus. So apparently Mars and Venus are in a very interesting place right now because they're both... What's the term for it? They're both really close to us in our in orbit. So Mars was at its closest point fairly recently, and I think so was Venus. I think they're moving away from us now. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, so I was looking up at the sky and I thought, you know what? It would be rather cool if I had a small telescope. So I decided to dip my toes in and pick up a telescope. So I was browsing the various shops and stuff, you know, the online stores and listening to YouTube videos and trying to go like, okay, what's like I said, like I'm not going to go crazy. Like, what's a basic, like, baby's first telescope? You know, nothing expensive is my point. And I quickly discovered that is expensive is an extremely relative term when it comes to astronomy. Because holy shit. Holy shit. Anyway, so I started browsing telescopes, and I discovered that, well, here was one that interested me. So I saw this and thought, ooh, the telescope, not looking at the woman. But still, I looked at the telescope and I was like, ooh, that's a bit chonky. Again, the telescope, not the woman. And so I thought, yeah, okay, maybe I should look into getting something like that. Could be good for a few nights of fun. Again, telescope, not the word. Anyway, and I thought, yeah, I can order one of these, and yeah, like order one, and then, you know, technically never mind. I was going to think about getting one of these, and as I was browsing, a slight comedic moment. As I was browsing, I realized that, wait a minute, like a whole load of these telescopes have pictures of women in them. I don't know what's going on. Like, I only got 2 of them. I should have saved more. But you're going through these telescope pictures, and it's like, just drape a woman on it. It'll be fine. Just put like a model, put her in a dress. And I'm like, get the fuck off my telescope. If I'm buying this gigantic telescope, you're going to buy your own. Go over there. Go lay down on a car or some shit. I don't care. But anyway, but yeah, I saw all these like telescopes for sale, and some of them are fucking crazy. Some of them are like, what the fuck? Like, tracking, what are they called? They've got these things called equatorial mounts, and they sort of compensate for the movement of the Earth, I think it is, and they very quickly run into the very expensive territory. Anyway, so right now, I don't have a picture. I'd love to be able to cut behind me and be like, and here it is, but it's still on its way. But, oh, sorry, that was meant to be a reveal. Hang on, that's not on the right screen. But I'll cut that bit out, it's fine. I have the base which has arrived. So it's a big weighted base with a spinny disc, and it's behind me. Ignore that. That's just a Lulu's goose. She put it there. But yes, I've got like a base disc, and then I think that metal bit goes in there, and then I think that part of the base goes on top, and it's got some legs over there. And yeah, so it's meant to be like this sturdy base that you mount the telescope on, so that obviously you don't want it wobble. You really don't want it wobbling. So hopefully, looking at the thing, looking at the delivery driver man. Wow, he's bald. Sorry. Looking at the delivery driver man, he's on his way, and it should be arriving in the next few minutes. So, yeah, I can see my thing. My thing indeed. Right. Sorry, just a bit of a random detour. Again, it's nothing extravagant. It's just like a basic baby's first telescope. But I was going to just sit in the garden and just, get like a hot beverage and wrap up and be cozy and just stare at the stars for a bit, and I'll let you know how it goes. Sorry, also, just, again, going down like this fucking rabbit hole of like, okay, how does astronomy work? I quickly discovered that there are these, so there are two different major types of telescope, apparently, that most amateur astronomers use. And one of them is called a visual telescope, which is where, like, it's probably what you think of when you think telescope. You know, you stick your eye into the eyepiece and you look at the stars. And the other one is called, and so apparently the visual telescopes are really good for looking at things that are relatively local. So the planets, the moon, that sort of thing. However, there's another type of telescope called I think they're called smart telescopes. Again, I'm an amateur, I don't really know this stuff. But the smart telescope is used not necessarily for visual astronomy, but it's used for stellar photography. Because what you apparently do is you point the smart telescope. They don't even look like telescopes. They look like little turrets, like from Portal. They're really weird. Seriously, just Google image smart telescope, and you're like, what the fuck? Anyway, you point these suckers at a point in the sky, and like it's got like a tripod that, like, again, compensates for the Earth's turn because it has to, and it's like long exposure, you know, like lots of light coming in. And so, like you get like there's a nebula or something. And of course, you can't easily see it with the naked eye. Maybe on a super clear day with a good enough visual telescope, you can, might see a nebula. But the smart telescopes are meant to, have like a long exposure shot, and then you can get some amazing sort of stellar photography thing. I was tempted because then I could show you guys. I could be like, ooh, look at the picture that I took last night. But they got very quickly very expensive, and I'm like, okay, maybe not. Maybe if I get into the hobby and actually like it, then maybe I'll think about it. But yes, the point is I've gone with a very baby's first telescope to just see if I enjoy it. Because if a year from now I never touch it again, what's the point of spending fucking thousands on something? Ah, dear. Dodge says long exposure. Also, why Womble is not allowed in the parks in Brighton anymore, according to the judge. Absolutely, and not within 500 metres of any school. Anyway, right. So, Morrowind. Let's have a look. Where's the dog? The dog was barking this morning because she saw a squirrel atop the shed, and she got very upset. Hang on. Right, launch Morrowind. There we go. Yeesh. How much does a baby telescope cost? So you can get so they come in different sizes. They come in sizes based on the size of the mirror. Is it the radius sorry, it's the circumference, diameter of the mirror? So you've got small ones, which I think are around like 4 inches, which I think are about £100. And then I think the 6 inches are around 250. You've got 8-inch ones, which are much bigger, which is something like 400. And then you've got like big 10 inches, 12 inches, which are huge. They're like they're taller than you are. And I don't even know how much they are. They look really crazy. Okay. Thank you, Church of Poe. Thank you very much, Church of Poe. There we go. Sorry, speak of the devil, and she shall appear. Hi. Hello. Yes. Were you barking this morning? Okay. Yes. Thank you, Church of Poe, and thank you, Super Caretor and Tungsten. Thank you, all of you. All right. So, thank you. Sorry. Hi there, Methalek. Hi there, Methalek. Yes, indeed. All right. Can I bribe her with a treat? What do we got? Lulu, what's this? She's not too fond of these treats. She prefers the meaty. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I belted her on the nose with a treat. Came loose. You see it? Can she see it? Or is she too inbred? You see it? Oh, can't reach it without getting in the shot, honey. Hang on. There we go. We've got a winner. Right. Okay then. Enceladus says, I've got an 8-inch telescope with auto tracking for around €1,000 15 years ago. Really fun. Ooh. Enceladus, does it still work properly? Because that's pretty, you know, if it's 15 years old and it's still going. I mean, yeah, some of these will last you for life, won't they? If you keep them, you know, if you keep them well. Right. Loading Morrowind. There we go. Now, can we see Morrowind? Okay, so let's continue. So we were on our way westbound because there's a tomb where a debtor has apparently died. I'm with the Fighters Guild here on Morrowind, and we seem to be a bunch of fucking thugs. Rather than go off and kill the goblins and save the village, we're basically breaking kneecaps and threatening people who owe money to the Empire or whatever. So there's a woman that owes money. Sorry, it's not even the woman. It's her brother that owes money to the... Is it the Kimona Tong? Something Tong. I think it's the equivalent of the Assassin's Guild, but Vardenfell specific. Anyway, the brother owed money, and the assassins are insisting that she pay, and obviously she doesn't have it. So she's pointed me in the direction of her now deceased brother, and I'm on my way there. Morag Tong? Oh, which one is it? There's one that begins with C. One of them is an assassins group, and the other one is a trade union or something. Kimona Tong. I think it's, sorry, is it Kimona Tong that I'm meant to be saying then? Strange Bandit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who these two were. They were just in this tomb. I think they were hiding here. They've got, yeah, they've set up their hammocks and shit over here. What's this here? Poison resistance, I'll take that. Helgerd's Tale, that's about the guy who walked up, used his handstands to walk upstairs to kill someone who was boning his slave wife. How romantic. What are you doing, honey? You better not be doing what I think you're doing. Are you wiping your bumhole on my carpet? I turned my back for a second. I've turned my back. I'm looking at the camera though. I think we're okay. Where's the floor toaster? I needed it for toast. It was in the kitchen doing its duty. It is a functional toaster. It's not just it's not decoration. I was watching it for a second. Yeah, I was sorry. A bit of a. I know I'm bouncing between topics this morning. Bit of a sad story. Well, I don't really want to like air her grievances, but I was speaking to the neighbour, and the neighbour's quite elderly, and so's her husband, and by the sounds of it, things aren't looking too rosy health-wise for them. It's really sad to hear. Yeah. You alright, honey? Right. Yeah, she was just speaking to me. I was at the base of the garden, just speaking to Lulu and just giving her treats, and she just popped over. She's like an elderly woman in her 80s. She just popped down to the end of the garden, and I just stayed there. I'm pretty sure she just wants someone to talk to, you know. So I just, you know, had a nice conversation with her and just asked her how everything was, and I think she just wants some company, which I'll gladly provide. Okay. Right. So, sorry, that tomb. I was just exploring that for the sake of it. So. That was the Televan Ancestral Tomb. Ooh, Jesus. Bit of a close encounter there. Alright. So, we were on our way this way, yes? Yeah, just keep moving down the coast. We're looking for a, what is it? A Dunmer ruin that starts with M? Or was it W? We'll know it when we see it. We walked past, well, we went in there briefly, but there was a couple of bandits that kicked the shit out of me. Alright. Yeah, exactly, Methalec. Well, I don't wish to be rude. Plus, here the fences are quite short, so all the neighbours can see all the other neighbours. I think it's quite nice. It's yeah. And sorry, all the neighbours can see the other neighbours, so it almost feels like a little bit. There feels like there's this like competition, like whose garden is the nicest type thing, you know? So you look up like the rows of gardens. It's like, oh, that guy has a jacuzzi. Oh, that guy has a. Is that like a bar? He's got like a fucking like a wooden thing with these like water resistant cushions or something. I'm like, what the fuck? What's this? Ah, this is where these come from. I saw these on the desk of one of the Majors Guild. Marshmallow. Restore health. Ooh, keep your eyes peeled for that one then. Healing potions. Alright. So where is that location? I need to retrace my steps. That's Narmok. That's not it. Was it in fact... Have I walked past it? I'm not sure. Thank you, Ultima. Thank you very much there, Ultima. Have I begun gardening? No, but I honestly can see myself doing some gardening. In the garden, I've got these vegetable plots, which are frankly kind of degrading. They're made out of, you know, like sleepers from railways? They're made out of the railway sleepers, and they're starting to decompose, which is natural. Wood left outside to be exposed to the elements is going to... Ooh, look, one of those. Yeah, it's going to start breaking down. Anyway, so at some point in the next couple of years, I might need to replace them. I was thinking of replacing them with some actual brick. Anyway, so I was thinking of clearing out, come spring, clearing out the weeds and maybe planting some potatoes or something. I can see myself gardening. Railway sleepers are toxic? Well, fuck. Are they really? Says WhoMD? Is that true? WhoMD says really. Well, fuck. It's the bitumen on them. Surely the person that built them didn't use toxic sleepers for a vegetable plot. Yeah, they're everywhere. Like, yeah, loads of people have them here in Hove. New ones won't. Okay. Yes. Found out what happened to the previous owner. Just gonna start digging through the vegetable plot. Oh, it's a skull. What do you mean arsenic poisoning? Right. It's a full net. That's the Betty Netch. Yeah, apparently they've got a bit of a problem. The Betty Netch is very aggressive. It's their breeding season. Jesus. Whatever it is. Breeding season, and they're getting territorial. The locals are not happy. Right. So where is that fucking ruin? It must be further along then. What telescope am I rocking, says Chris. You'll see. Hopefully it should arrive when... hang on. Let's have a look. The delivery is on the way by Julius Caesar, apparently. Bloody hell. Hang on. It's on the way soon, in the next few minutes. He's a few streets away. Right. Okay. Yeah, door opens. Gets stabbed 25 times. Then again, wouldn't he get stabbed 25 times? Has anyone not seen a TV series called Rome? HBO's Rome in the chat. If you haven't, I recommend watching it. It's not perfect, owing to the fact that they only had 2 seasons, so the second season felt rather rushed. But it is very good. Yes, definitely watch season 1. The cool thing about Rome is that, at least in my opinion, I watched Gladiator, like back in 2000 or whatever, back when I was young, and I was like, ooh, Rome is amazing. Like, you know, oh, it looks so cool. But then you watch Rome, and you're like, okay, that's what Rome... It's a much more realistic depiction of what Rome probably was like. It wasn't, my name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, and then, like, marble senate houses and, like... dust and all of this sort of, yeah, like, it almost feels like Gladiator feels like a caricature of Rome. And then you watch Rome and it's like people are filthy and there are plebeians in the streets and there's political unrest and like there's people drawing cocks on things, like graffiti everywhere because everyone's horny because it's Rome. Or rather, Romans are people and people are horny. Yeah, it's gritty and it's filthy and it's far more believable as a setting. Right. Yes, and everyone's British. There is that, isn't it? For some reason, everyone is British. When you get to historical everything, it takes place in ancient... I don't know, like ancient Byzantine times, and everyone's got like a fucking British accent, and all the lower classes are speaking in like a Cockney accent. To be fair, in the defense of those shows, it would sound really fucking weird if everyone sounded like an American. Because, not trying to be rude, but Americans, you do have an extremely strange twang. It's unusual. Right. Yeah, Het Rhodes stole every fucking scene he was in. It's fantastic. Hang on. Where the fuck is this ruin then? I must have gone too far. So I'm moving up and down the coast looking... It must be down here then. Is that it? Am I getting confused? What did she say? Check the quest log. Her brother owed money that she doesn't have. I'm looking for Malipi, which is northeast of Narmok. I must be getting confused. Because that was Narmok. Northeast. Hang on a minute. Let's go to our trusty map and let it scroll. Malapi? Let's have a look. Sorry, the next session of Armour 2 should be... Let me just check the calendar on my phone. It should be tomorrow, apparently. Right, here we go. We're looking for a place called, was it Malapi? So there's Hla'od, so that's further south of us. So some Daedric ruins. Okay, that's where I thought it was. Holomaran. That's the place that I went to and got promptly... Yeah, I got given a wedgie by a bunch of fucking bandits. Okay, it's not that. Thank you, Wolf Legion. Thank you, Hangarona. And thank you, Ultima. Thank you, all of you. Right, that's Narmok. That's the village we just passed. So northeast. Is it that building there? No, that's Andusreth? Okay. Maybe it's not like a big ruin. Maybe it's a small cave or some shit. Alright, I guess we'll just have to start searching and see what we can find. Alright. Let's have a look. So, go to Narmok, roughly. Northeast. Thank you, Dirty D. Thank you very much, Dirty D. And hi there, Mag, and hi there, Bavin. Hope you guys are A-okay. Mag, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I'm dipping my toes into a potential new hobby. Just like I enjoy fishing and cooking, and yeah, soon you're about to see something else that I'm about to try. Oh, ant keeping as well. But my ants have died now, sadly. I need to wait until summer if I'm going to get any more. I realised that my hobbies are intensely nerdy. In fact, I said, Birdie, if you, as a young woman... Oh, fuck, I don't have a hotkey. Damn, I was going to switch to the hotkey to show the telescope. If you, as a young woman, walked in and you, like, you know, from a bar, and you came home from the bar with a guy, and you walked into that guy's house, and he had, and then I showed a picture of that big telescope, the big white one, and it said, and he had that in the corner of his room, what would you think? And weirdly, she didn't even answer the question. She went off saying it's all about how clean and well kept the rest of the house is. And she was like, link me a picture of your bed frame. I was like, what? Link me a picture of your bed frame. So I linked the picture of the bed frame. She's like, okay. Like, turns out, like, so long as you're not sleeping in a hammock or like a rolled up cot on the floor, and you're spending expensive cash on your hobbies instead, then it's fine. So I get the point, yeah. So long as the rest of the places looks reasonably clean. Well, Cliff Racer bastard. Yeah, if it's just like a fucking beanbag as your one chair. Right, Narmok. So here's Narmok, so northeast, so it must be somewhere over here. So keep your eyes peeled. Aha. Aha, this is it. Okay. So for the people just joining the stream, we're looking for someone who owes money. Apparently he died, and he died in here. So let's see if he has the money on him. We're looking for, like, is it a grand? Couple of grand? Okay. Ah, some scamps. Lower Daedra. Ah, my weapon has no effect. Switch to a silver one. There we go. That's a Demora. What's this called again? No. Clan Fear. Should be fine. Could do with a bit of an extra oomph with the silver weapon there. Are we keeping it for ourselves, or are we an upstanding citizen? I'll let you know on the way back to the Fighters Guild. Aha. Is this him? Yes. Ruren Stoin owed the money. 500. Uh-oh. He owed 2,000. Oh dear. Okay. Left cloth... Sorry? Left cloth horny fist bracer. I beg your pardon? The amulet of opening. Oh wow. That's cool. On touch I can open low locks. Does that say horny fist? Am I reading that? Am I reading that right? Fortify hand-to-hand combat. Okay. So apparently he died seeking his fortune here. Why? What's in this cave? Glowy crystals and some mushrooms? Aha, there's someone else here. Ah, is that a summoner? Are you responsible for these scamps? Seems so. Careful. Okay. So what do I have to use on you? Fighter's ring. Let's just go in and start smashing, really. Hang on. Use my fighter's ring to just up my endurance. What is my current endurance? 59. There we go. Should be fine. Who are you? Someone with a bit of cash. No one of any consequence. Just a random summoner. Right. I'm an Imperial Sorceress Noob. Uh-huh. Wooden chest. Let's use that new amulet we just found, eh? Do I have the ability to cast it, even though... Cool, it puts it on automatically for you. we go. Oh, empty. Never mind. Yes, the yellow bar is the NPC of the health of the NPC. I believe that was a later addition. I don't remember that being in the base game. You just had to keep wailing on them and just waiting until they died. Okay. So I'm just monitoring the delivery. So the delivery should be arriving any moment. Let's have a look. No, wait. I'm in the next 15 minutes or so. Okay. So I'll have to rush to the door in about 15 minutes-ish. And then I'll show you what I've ordered. Alright. Thank you, Lone Star. Thank you very much, Lone Star. Another one. Who's this? Oh, you're not friendly? A bit tougher than the other one. Illusion magic? You've just done something to yourself. Yes, look, you put some sort of chameleon on yourself. You're harder to hit. There we go. Who are you? The sleep amulet. Drain fatigue. Probably just sell that. Okay, well this one is trapped. Best be careful. Hang on. Get this apprentice probe. Disarming trap. There we go. Trap disarmed. And the amulet of opening. No, it's not strong enough. Okay, let's get the... I do have a spell. Never mind magical item. Ondusi open door. Failed. Succeeded. There we go. Standard potion of restore luck. Cheap shock resist potion. Nagasta Kavata... Kavkis? And darkest darkness. I'll grab them. Maybe read them in a bit. Okay. What about a little home? This. Ooh, hello. Oh, wow. Master Mortar and Pestle? Nice. These are pretty valuable. I mean, if you haven't found one already. Nice. Is this my first ever playthrough of Morrowind? No, I played it through a few times, really. But this was back in, like, 2002 to 2007. So, it's been a while. Right. Yeah, if you haven't stole them yet, you mean. Yeah. Definitely take all of them. Trapped with a tougher lock. What's this? Fortify intelligence. Ooh, hello. Fortify endurance. The scroll of baleful suffering. Demoralize, burden, blind. Ooh, blimey. Take that. Damage willpower. Take that. Silver dagger. Oh wow, look at this. Scroll of black storm, black fate, and black scorn. Damaging, shock damage, magicka, damage luck, and personality. Take it all. Alright. Faye Falcon, book 3. I probably don't really want to get deep into a book right about now. Not with a delivery on the way. I'll grab it. Did I check this one? No, I did not. So I just keep I keep turning my head around looking for this delivery. I'm delivery number... Okay, he's very close. He's literally just around the corner. Okay. Right, can I probe this, please? Sadly, Chris, it looks like the weather this evening might be a bit cloudy here in the UK. A bit frustrating, but it is what it is. Failed casting the spell. Damn. Can I rest for a little bit? I can. Rest for a little bit longer. Damn it. Ugh. Let's see, it's night time anyway. Wake up, fail, go back to bed. Wake up, fail, go back to bed. It's like being a student. Ah, fuck. Hang on. No, these are probes. Do I have a lock? Yeah, I do. Lock is too complex. Shit. A little bit more sleep. I'll have a lie in. One more. Ah, oh, fuck it. Never mind. Right. Cool. Not bad. I mean, we've got a few bits. We don't have anywhere near enough money to cover her debt. Is there anything else in this cave? Shit. I think she might be out of luck. If it's the Assassin's Guild, she could be in serious hot water. Sucks though that this guy died and it's the sister that has to inherit the debt. Not as if she fucking agreed to anything. Yeah. Hang on, checking the phone. Nope, I'm still 2 deliveries away. Oh, fuck. So what do we do? I mean, go back and, like, murder her? He died seeking his fortune here. There's no fortune to be had. Fuck, that sucks. Okay. Right, so... where am I going? Gonna go back to Aldaroon. Yes, this way. We'll just walk it. Yeah, he did do a pretty shit job. Just ran in, got in over his head, and got killed. Anyway, sorry, for the people joining the stream, welcome to Morrowind. If you haven't played Morrowind, it's an RPG, a very expansive RPG, back from 2002, to be later followed by Oblivion and then Skyrim. This is just a personal opinion, but Morrowind is better than both of those. If you, I know it looks mechanically janky, and it does have a bit of a hump to get over insofar as its overall clunkiness, but if you can get over that initial hump, beneath the surface is a wonderfully complex RPG. Its strengths are best explained by looking at the YouTube video that I've linked in the stream below, as in the first tile of this channel, by a YouTuber called MrBtongue, who explains the qualities of Morrowind. In short, it is extremely immersive. Numerous different factions, there's like 10 different factions, all with their own architecture. It's got that Lord of the Rings thing, where you can tell, oh, this is a dwarven sword, this is... Sorry, pardon me? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Chat, okay. I swear, I haven't gone too far. I swear, okay? I haven't... Okay, hang on. Hang on a minute. Oh, fuck. Hang on. So, sorry, for those who are just joining this live stream, I just mentioned that I was buying a basic telescope, okay? Like a basic baby's first telescope, because I was hoping to maybe get into stargazing. So, you know, astronomy. Just looking up and looking at the stars. And I ordered the basic telescope. Fucking massive! It's fucking massive! Okay. Huh. Yeah, hi. Sorry, is Daddy being weird? Huh? Hi, darling. Right. Well, we better get it open then. Hang on. Can't leave it can't leave it unopened. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. I'm just popping the box open, then I'm going to look inside and see if there's any documents with my name and address on it. So give me just 1 minute. Bloody hell! Look at this! Look at this! Hang on. Okay, right. Don't know if you can see it. Hang on. Look at the size of that fucking thing! I think I'm going to have to get the whole thing out the box in order to show it to you properly. Okay, 1 minute. Let me get the whole thing out the box. I'm trying to do it in such a way that I don't like fucking dox myself with my fucking address on it or something. Hang on. So, I dare not take the plastic off of it just yet. I'm going to wait to do it really properly. I don't want to get any dust on anything important. But, so this is what's called a Dobsonian, apparently. Basically, it looks really complicated, but apparently it makes for an excellent beginner telescope because it's really just a giant bucket. It's just a big tube therefore it's pretty inexpensive with a mirror on that end. That end. So apparently, again, I don't really know what I'm talking about. This is just the tutorials that I watched. You mount this thing on that big mount, so it pivots in the middle, so the whole thing will point directly up. And then the light gets collected from here, bounces off a mirror at the back, and then it goes to... I think that's the lens piece? That's where you actually look through. So despite it being massive and looking expensive, this is actually one of the cheaper entry options. These tutorials that I was watching on YouTube highly recommended it because apparently you can see a lot for the money that you pay, and it doesn't have all this complicated fancy stuff that's really going to... they called them hobby killers, according to the guides that I was looking at. Excessively complex things that you'll never get the hang of. Like, this is just a case of turn it at the sky and look through there. So... And also in the box I've got this book on astronomy, so it's like a beginner's guide to astronomy. So later on, I'll assemble the base over there, I'll mount this on it, and sadly it looks like I won't be able to use it this evening because obviously it's quite cloudy. Hi! Is your dad buying weird objects? I'm sorry, honey. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, chat. I don't know yet. Yeah, we'll see if it's any good. But, apparently... Yeah, isn't it always cloudy in England? Yeah. Yeah. Again, just repeating what the guides told me. The Dobsonian it's named after an amateur astronomer in America, I think it is. He's a guy who popularized a very simple mount. So a spinning base, and then just it pivots in the middle. So it's a great big light bucket. Yeah. What brand is it? Rother something. It also, it came highly recommended. Rother something? Yeah. Which model is it? So that is the 8-inch, I believe. It's the 8-inch size mirror. Again, sorry, forgive me, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm an extremely beginner. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah! Yeah, I saw them, Insomnia. I was using those apps. I was sort of standing in the garden and going, ooh, I can see these stars. And even with my naked eye, I was like, ooh, I can see that constellation. So I'm gonna have a look. Yeah. I think that might be it, Silver. I think that might be it. I sent an email to the website going, is this one in stock? And they were like, no, that one's not in stock, but this one's great. A similar one. I think it was that one, Silverhive. Yeah. Anyway, so let me just pop it to one side so it doesn't take any damage and Lulu doesn't touch it. Hang on. Okay. So, sorry, again, just for the people joining the stream, I was tempted to get a small telescope, a telescope for the back garden, because I noticed that the stars were really clear in my new place, and I just fancy getting a basic baby's first one, and that's it, apparently. Right. So we'll see how I go. Maybe a week from now I'll tell you that it didn't work out, but at least it's not like a vast amount of money. Thank you for Jal Raven. Thank you very much for Jal. Hi, you're right, sausage. Am I making you worried? Soup says, so mount a webcam to the eyepiece and have 8 hours overnight stream. Well then, we'll see. I don't think it's the type of thing that would work well for live streaming anyway. But yeah. No, sorry for Jal. Apologies, I haven't. Is it on Discord? I haven't opened Discord in a while. Sorry. Thank you for Jal. Alright. Okay. Let's go. So head back to Alderun. I need to keep my eyes peeled for a type of herb or something that can fortify my intelligence. Or luck. those two stats I can use to, if I can make some alchemy potions of fortify intelligence, then maybe I can. So your make potion skill is based on your intelligence and your luck. So hopefully I can make more potions with it, like a potion to make more potions, and then sell those potions as a bit of extra cash. Especially if I'm just literally walking into the reagents, you know. I should probably spend a bit of extra money on alchemy training. Where am I going? Where's Alderun? It's this way? Question mark? Where's the sign? Hello. It's this way. Yes, that's the lizard that we met earlier. He wanted me to go to Alderun to drop off some shirts. In fact, I think we came this way, did we not? Yeesh. We'll just cut through here. Thank you for subbing for Jal. Thank you. And Discreet Hobo and Dingo and Zenith. But yeah, so please know that I'm working on Halo bullshittery, and I'm really hoping by the end of today... I'm in combat for some reason. I'm hoping by the end of today I'll have a near final, if not the final render. So I've got like one, maybe two major issues to sort, and then the rest are just trivial and minor. So fingers crossed, eh? Zephyr says you spent most of last night swearing at two of the most gobby foxes you've ever heard. No. Yeah, foxes are little shits, aren't they? The flat that I used to live in had these large, you know, like the large industrial bins? One of them was right outside the window, and the fucking foxes would jump in the bins and just start shredding everything. It's a nightmare. The noise they made. Oh really, Cake? If you learn... Look at the tables in alchemy shops for ingredients lying on the same paper. They usually combine into something. Oh, really? I did not know this. They're that detailed with their placement of items. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck off. This is Morrowind in a nutshell. Fuck off, you cliff racer fuckers. Come on, you gonna come down or you gonna stay up there? This is why playing as a magic user is amazing, because you just see a cliff racer, poof, blow it out the sky in a moment. Melee, you have to stand here like a fucking lemon. There we go. Right. The dog is staring confused, looking at the boxes for the telescope. The new Met College building might blind you at night? Met College building? What do you mean, discreet? Fuck. Let's go. Where's the dog cam? Hang on. Well, she's not really in the shot. She's over. Oh, she's left the room. She's gone. All right. You live in Brighton. The Met College building is like the Eye of Sauron at night. I'm trying to think which one you mean. I do know of a few. Do you mean the searchlights that are often up at the fucking seafront? Right, so where was she? Was she over here? Would I play a real D&D campaign with my friends using Foundry? I'm afraid I don't know what that is, Lord of Rawn. So this is literally the sister of the other guy. So what do I do? I mean, do I just murder her outright? She owes a lot of money. Foundry is a virtual tabletop. Ah, I see. I don't know. It's probably not my thing. Fuck. Debt money. He's dead. He knew he was in debt. He went off to seek his fortune at a place called Malapi. All I know is that it's near Narmok. Fuck. You can just pay 1,000 gold to your handler and say that she paid it? I'm not paying 1,000 gold. She owes the money, not me. Yeah, it sucks, but, you know. I don't know if I have specific orders to kill her, though, you know? A bounty, that's a different guy. Fuck. Might have to open that chest after all. Oh, you're kidding. The debt money was in there. Spare a life or spare money? It's my choice. Yeah. Da 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 da. Chop chop. Here comes the axe.
So what's this regarding?
What's a crime? She owed money. That's the crime. Oh. Hello. Oh shit. Okay, we're fighting all of you, are we? Is that what's going on? Oh, okay. You know what? I'm getting the shit kicked out of me for killing the bar lady. No. Oh dear. That moment reminds me of a piece of advice that I read. It was talking about what to do in the event of it's kind of dark. It was talking about shootings, you know, like mass shootings in America. And one of the pieces of advice were things like, obviously, you know, flee. But if you can't flee, the advice that it gave was quite interesting. The advice was fight. As in, ambush the guy with the gun in a doorway with as many people as possible. And the reason it gave this advice was that, according to this, even the finest fighter in the world, the best soldier, the most experienced killer, is absolutely no match versus 5 guys with bar stools. Basically, yeah. This isn't, life isn't a fucking video game. Doesn't matter how well armed you are, 5 average dudes with random pieces of furniture will absolutely kick the shit out of you. And if it's that or die, then fucking fight. Anyway. So yeah, I just got the shit kicked out of me by fucking 5 guys with bar stools. Alright. So, hang on. Right. Human wave, basically. Right, so. What now? Shit. Okay, I guess just go back to the fighter. Well, I mean, was it this Fighters Guild? Was it here? I can't remember. We'll go inside and have a look. So yeah, what else is going on at the minute? I must admit, folks, I'm a bit boring because I've just been focusing so much on crunching this Halo bullshittery. I'll put up the polls soon, by the way. In fact, sorry, let me just ask the chat now. Chat, I need to put some polls up concerning the next bullshittery. Are there any popular things that you have in your brain concerning maybe what you'd like me to put on the poll? I've got like Holdfast. Well, I've got loads of shit. Fucking hell. Got like Holdfast, got Valheim, got fucking... Jesus, I mean, you'll probably remember better what I've done. Baldur's Gate, I'd rather do Divinity first, because that one's kind of half finished. What else is there? Lots of people are saying Valheim. Okay, interesting. Hang on, let me just go. I will write down Valheim. Yeah, I mean, the patrons and the Twitch subscribers will decide, but, just trying to get a general flavour for what people want. Fogs? Hang on. Fogs going on the list. I don't think golf... I don't really think golf is a good enough one, I'm afraid. I don't think there's enough highlights for golf specifically, sorry. VR stuff. We do have some VR stuff left. Pavlov, for example. We've got lots of stuff for Pavlov. Could you put Divinity on the list? Okay, Valheim, Fox. What else was there? Hang on. God, there's been so much I can barely remember. DayZ, that's true. We got a whole fucking bunch of highlights for DayZ. Especially recently in the mouse. What the fuck? I was talking at one point. We were playing DayZ in December, and I was wounded. I was trying to get some food. I think I was wounded, and I was like, "Oh, I'll be in real trouble if someone jumps me right now." And then, literally, as I was saying that, a guy fell from the sky. A guy fell from above. Nervous Hawk, his name was. He's an arsehole. He fell from the rafters above me, and just fell into frame. The comedic timing was impeccable, and I think I shrieked. It was a manly shriek. It was. Thank you, Dermick. Thank you very much, Dermick. Rust? You know, I think I do still have some clips for Rust. Quite a few of them. Hang on. Oh. Yes, that's the trouble, isn't it? People will look at that and be like, it's scripted. No, motherfucker was just hiding there. Piece of shit. Oh yeah, I left all my alchemy shit in here, didn't I? Oh, sorry. Yeah. I left this here for later, including a whole bunch of master, what is it? Alembics and pestles and shit. Okay. Right, so... Where's that orc? Must have been a different location. Hang on. Orders, talk to Perseus.
What's your story?
Yeah, it must have been Vivek City.
Well met,
Hello.
Outlander. What is it?
Sometimes we get contracts from one of the locals, and sometimes they're a bit strange. Ulheen Henin, a young boy in... Oh yeah, this one. Extra muscle to clean out a den of necromancers at Vass. Where is Vass? Far to the north, in the Sheogorad region. That is far, very far. Okay, we could always take a boat. Let me just go back to the Mages Guild. I do have a plan. Right, go to the Mages... Yeah, here they are. Alright. While I'm here, does anyone have alchemy training? Because that would be very handy, please. Spells and spell making? No. Let CSGO die in peace? Again, sorry, what did I last say about CSGO? I think I've got enough highlights for one last one, but I do worry that it's a bit out of date now.
You may speak.
Especially with CSGO not being a thing.
Shouldn't be here.
Hello. No.
All right, Alice.
From this decade? No. Okay, we'll just teleport back to Vivek City. Hello. Could I please go to Vivek City? There we go. So we've teleported. For those unfamiliar with Morrowind, we've gone here from Aldaroon down here to Vivek City. Okay. So another Mages Guild. Barter. I'm looking for training, really. No. Training. Hello.
Tidings, citizen.
Maybe it doesn't even appear unless I'm a member of the Mages Guild. Spell making.
Oh, Outlander.
Strange. Okay. Into the Fighters Guild we go. Yeah, these guys eagerly give me training. Need some alchemy though, if you please. Have I met Yaram Bagan in this playthrough? I can't remember. Discreet. Forgive me, it's been too long. I don't know who that is. Training? No, I need alchemy. Hello.
I feel I can truly
Debt money.
share with you.
Have you got the debt money
without
from her?
fear.
No, not yet. Then go get it. Swordsman, or you'll never make it to Protector. Okay. I'm afraid not, Pludog. Forgive me, I'm not really someone who does collaborations. Granted, I know that from time to time you do see other live streamers or other YouTubers in the live streams that I do, but mostly they are people that have been brought in. Sorry, this is going to sound accusatory. So my ZF clan mates tend to make those connections, and then it's like, hey, I've got a friend. Oh yeah, come on in, whatever. Like I'm not really the sort to sort of hang out with other, creators. Right. Most notable is Digi. Holy shit, Digi. Digi seems to know everyone. It's weird. Right. No, barter. Oh, fuck. Do I just pay? Am I willing to pay $2,000 though? I'm not paying. Well, 1,500. 1,500 for some random lady. It's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's half my money, just under. Right. I can't remember Spry. It must have been. I can't remember who knew Frankie. Again, sorry, yeah. Digby too. Digby knows a few people. Dinklebean. Wait, how did we bump into sorry, there's a different clan called, is it the Salt Raiders? I think we had them on a Rust server a while ago. I don't know who knows them. But then Dinklebean knows someone called Sam. And he was, yeah, hanging out with us as well. Yeah, so people are around, but they're mostly friends of my friends. Okay. No, I'm not willing to pay, sorry, forgive me folks, I'm not willing to pay 1,500 to save some random lady. That's a lot of money, especially this early in the playthrough. Maybe if I just sell some random tat or whatever. I need that money for alchemy. Gotta play smart. Hello. Vivek, just another guy for the Fighters Guild. Okay. Let's look for an alchemy trainer, shall we? We'll go down into the... Yeah, go down into the lower part of the canton and see if we can find... that was Morrowind Frost Cup. A much memed moment from the game. Alright.
If you're here for trouble.
Hello. Barter. Are you
Yes.
alchemy? Ah, spells, barter. What about you? Barter. Now try one of the big shops down the end. Am I in the wrong quarter? I'm on the foreign quarter, aren't I? Maybe it's down a level? It's probably down a level. Oh really? Just insult her until she attacks me. There we go. Lower level. Look for the big alchemy shops. Apothecary? What do you teach? Ooh. I see. If I look more carefully. So these can be combined, maybe? Fortify health, drain fatigue, drain speed. Heather, red lichen, scrib jelly. Well, they're not on the same piece of paper right now, are they? Hello. Could I please barter away? Let me just sell all of these. Yeah, I've already got these in the other in the thing. I found these tools in that necromancer's what's it? Oh, holy shit! What the fuck? They're that valuable? Oh, there's the money then. Okay. That's the money. By selling this master, this shit that we stole from those necromancers or whatever. Or the summoners. Thank you, Marwi. Thank you very much, Marwi. There you go. Problem solved. Okay, so sell those, and then we can pay for her life. Oh, look at the seller's gold. Ah, fuck. Alright. Back to a different one. Alchemist. Can you teach me alchemy? Hello.
What is this regarding Cyrodiil?
How much gold do you have? No, only 200 apiece. Yeah, back to the scamp in Caldera. Hello. Training? Sneak? Acrobatics? No.
Such fine company.
Pardon me?
One would be wise to listen
Move.
if you're here for trouble.
Right. Who's Nalkaya in Balmora, Weeboo? I don't remember anyone in Balmora having 8,000 gold. Are you sure? The alchemy merchant? Are you sure? Sounds like something that... Oh, seller's gold 1,000. Okay, we'll get some of his. She's got 3,000. Yeah, I thought 8,000 sounded crazy. Oh, fuck you. Never mind, he's a bookseller. He won't buy alchemy shit. Right.
Let's not make this official.
Okay, I'll have a look, Weeboo. Yeah, back up to the top. Ah, dear. So yeah, so over here, gonna fiddle around with my scope, my telescope, and see what it does. Continuing the editing for Halo bullshittery. I've been playing around with Source Filmmaker because, be accused, there's a scene in the latest bullshittery that necessitated having a Spartan do something silly. So what I did is I took the model for it surprised me how well made so many models for Source Filmmaker are. And yes, I just went to the Steam Workshop and I just downloaded like a Spartan, and then in moments I had it animated. Wasn't very good. Yeah, Source Filmmaker is great. Aurelius, I've got something called a Dobsonian telescope, which is basically like a big bucket. It's like a big, relatively basic bucket with a mirror on the end, and it's got this big stand. It's got an 8-inch mirror, and it's currently propped up against the wall. It's about, it's more than a meter, probably 1.3 meters, roughly, tall.
Well, I'm listening.
Right, where was I going? I need to go to the Mages Guild and then teleport to Balmora's Mages Guild.
Yes, what is it?
Back and forth and back and forth. Alright.
Tidings, citizen.
Pardon me.
Go ahead.
There we go. Please send me to Balmora.
Shouldn't be here.
Hello. Ah. Oh, cool. Do you? Yes, you do, don't you? Could you please, teach me some alchemy, please? Don't go crazy, because I've still got that cash. Yeah, don't spend all my cash on alchemy. There we go. One more. Alright. Well, yeah, I don't know, discreet. It seemed like a bit of fun. Alright. So someone has 3,000 gold here? This is just a pawnbroker in the corner. I doubt it's you. It's Luke. Hello. How much cash do you have? 700. Halalu Plaza. Oh, really? Up here? House Halalu. That's the councillor's house. What's this? That's the manor. Oh, wait. Is this one of these manor houses? I like to take it up. Yeah, is this it? This looks like it. I think. Is this my old house? Yeah, this is it. So I killed this guy in some previous playthroughs because I love these tables. So and all of these shelving units. I remember I would put like all of my armor that I didn't need and all of my weapons in rows. And I remember I kept all the bottles and shit because I thought they looked cool. Yeah, this is a good location to have a house if you just want to quickly murder him. There's no guards in here. Maybe later. Alright. Sorry, looking for... Ah. These weren't really on my radar in my brain. Oh yeah. I don't know why. I never really came up here to do trading before. Hello. Oh wow, you do. You got 3 grand. Oh my god. Oh, to this day, this game was made in 2002, and I'm still learning shit about it. Ooh. Right. What? Don't you judge me, honey bunny. I'm allowed to buy a telescope if I really want to. Hmm? It's not that big. It's not that big. It's full. Look at it. It's fine. It's fine. See? Don't you judge me. You have no opposable thumbs. You're in no position to judge me for anything. Hmm? Right. Sell these. Okay. Wider would be the next step, not longer, says Nervous. Are you referring to the scope? Well, again, I'm just regurgitating what the YouTube videos that I was watching were saying. Apparently, the size of that telescope is apparently it's a sweet spot, because the guy was saying that if you go bigger, it's harder to turn on the mount because they get heavier. So that tends to be the best starting one of your basic entry into the field. Right. Okay. Total sold $2 grand. Can you give me a itty bit more? Look at me. Surely you're liking me. Look at this. This is the face of a lady that likes me. Definitely. Hey. Okay.
Yes, Cyrodiil? What do you want?
There's a guard here. All right. How much did that thing cost? So being transparent about it, that one, I believe... this one was £1,850, I believe. For some reason, the females were cheaper than the males. I don't know why that is. But yes, she was 1,800. I say that just to sort of, soften, sugarcoat it. No, so that one was about 450. Look at it. Why's the camera wobbling? I'm not even touching it. So what was I thinking of? Oh yeah, I was watching an episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and I'm on season 5. And again, I do this spiel every time. I'm watching through the entire series from episode 1, season 1, up to the finale, and oh my god, it jumps up in quality so dramatically come like season 3. Like by season 3, it's starting to improve, and by season 5, this Star Trek is amazing. But there's this silly episode that I was watching where there's this character called Quark, and Quark is a bartender, and he's from a species called the Ferengi, and the Ferengi are awful. They are awful people. They are an awful species. They're hyper-capitalist to an absurd degree. It's just, they're just comic relief throughout all of it. And occasionally you get to go back to see like Ferenginar, which is like their home world where everything costs money, absolutely everything. Even saying thank you or whatever will cost like a strip of latinum, which is like a little bit of money that they have. And anyway, so there's this one episode, and Quark is going back home because he's feeling depressed, and so he goes back home, and he's sort of seeing his mum again, and he's like, oh, how you doing, and blah blah blah, and then he goes like, his mum's being a bit suspicious, like because obviously he called without phoning ahead. So he's like, oh, like, how long will you be here, Quark? He's like, oh, I don't know, just gonna have a look around. Anyway, so Quark goes into his bedroom, and he's like going, oh, my bedroom. Wait, where's all my stuff? I hope my mum didn't sell it. And then he goes over to his closet, and he's got his bag in his hand, and he hits the closet door, and he takes his bag, and he goes to place it in the closet, and as the closet door opens, the Grand Nagus of all of Ferangula, as in literally their planetary leader, is standing in the closet, and he hands the bag to the planetary leader and closes the closet door and walks away. And then he goes, what? He sort of turns around, opens the door, like, Grand Nagus, why are you in my closet? Anyway, it turns out that the Grand Nagus has fallen in love with his mum, and they've been secretly having a relationship that Quark never knew about. So all of a sudden, like, his stepfather, like, his mum's new boyfriend is the planetary leader of their entire society. Anyway, later the episode is ongoing, and Quark is doing something completely different in his bedroom, and he hears a strange sound in his closet. It sounds like a teleport, like a teleport, site-to-site teleport. And he goes and he opens his closet, and it's like this guy called, what's his name again? He's like the head of the FCA or something, and he's like, Brunt, that's it, Brunt, FCA. And he just looks at him like, why is everyone in my closet? Everyone's just turning up in Quark's bedroom closet. You see it on his face, it's like, what the fuck? It's silly, it's just a silly episode, just a bit of fun. Anyway, sorry, just waffling about random shit. I'm enjoying Star Trek. It's really good. It's really, really good. What did Brunt want? Oh, like he figures that he can get dirt on the planetary leader because he's in a relationship with Quark's mum or whatever. They're all schemy. They're doing schemy shit because they're schemy. I know. I discovered that silly. So, yeah. So that's weird. So the same actor who's been playing that character called Wei-Yoon, who's just been reintroduced, who isn't dead, is also Brunt. It's like, wait a minute. How many like this is a cost-cutting measure. How many actors and actresses are playing different characters just by swapping the makeup? Oh dear. Anyway. So what are you doing? You can't even get through that door. Right. What's I doing? Let's go and... So I've got the money to pay her bounty now, so let's go. So teleport me back to Alderaan, please. Alright. Discreet says, I kind of want to take a dive into Star Trek. It's always been something my parents have loved. Go with DS9. Start on DS9. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask because I'm not a Trekkie. I haven't really seen the other Star Treks, but I would say that I've thoroughly enjoyed DS9, especially watching the staggering jump in quality. The initial season is a bit rough. Oh yeah, sorry, what was that? Sorry, I know I'm waffling. Apologies if people wanted to watch Morrowind. Right, so in Season 1, Episode 1 or whatever, there's a character called Dr. Bashir. And Dr. Bashir, in Season 1, they don't know what to do with him. The writers have no idea, absolutely no idea what to do with Dr. Bashir. Because, oh yeah, wrong guild, I'm in the Fighters Guild, sorry. They don't know what to do with him, so what do they do with him in Season 1? They make him a sex pest. It's really uncomfortable. Like, he spends so many episodes harassing the female members of DS9. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, stop it. It's really ew. He's literally following around the station other officers. He's an officer. Sorry, just to clarify. He's not some random enlisted fucking grunt. He's an officer. He should know better. But he's following other officers around the station because they're women. It's gross. Anyway, to sort of characterize the jump in quality, that's Season 1. What's happening with Dr. Bashir in Season 5? They introduce a new gimmick. Dr. Bashir is going to become a hologram because he's been selected by this program, you see. They want to make him a hologram to be like an EMH, like a holographic doctor that appears in an emergency. And they're like, okay, we're going to scan you and we're going to do lots of interviews and find out about your past. And he's like, uh-oh. And I'm like, uh-oh? And it's like, we need to talk to your parents. We're going to bring your parents here to talk to them. And his parents arrive, and things are really fucking awkward. Dr. Bashir does not like his parents. And it's like, what's going on? Like, the father is clearly, like, the father works in, like, architecture, gardening or something. And he's always boasting, like, oh, yes, I did this and I did that. And Bashir's putting him down all the time. And, like, the mother is really apologetic and, like, trying to sort of get them to work together. Anyway, sorry. Cutting to the chase, Dr. Bashir is genetically engineered. Revealed in Season 5, he's like a super soldier, essentially. Like, he's had genetic engineering to make him amazing. Like, he throws darts and can land them perfectly. He's like, hand-to-eye coordination is flawless. Like, he lands 3 bullseyes or something in, like, quick succession. And so, all of a sudden, they've gone from creepy sex pest in Season 1 to the ethics of genetic augmentation. Like, he wasn't sick, just to clarify. He wasn't ill. He didn't have some genetic illness which required modification at a young age, which you'd entirely expect, don't let a child fall behind. He was just a little bit slow. In the Federation, he would have had a perfectly fine life, But because he wasn't the best, because his father insisted that he wanted the best, he essentially genetically engineered his child and, in Dr. Bashir's words, killed him. Because at the age of, 6, Bashir at that point, died. His name wasn't even Bashir. Sorry, it was, his name's Julian, I'm sorry. His name wasn't even Julian. His name was Jules. At the age of 6, he had genetic engineering, and he felt that Jules died on the operating table. The kid that woke up was no longer Jules. It was Julian, and he insists on being called Julian. But this is what's so cool about the writing, is that now, okay, they're taking a single idea. He's genetically engineered. What does that mean in a society where that's literally illegal? What does that mean when all of your achievements, are they even your achievements? Because your accomplishments came out of a bottle, you know? That's what they're playing with now. That's what the writers are dealing with. And I'm sitting there with the popcorn just going, oh my god, this is amazing. Yeah, like, as in an ethical quandary. What happens when you have people who are genetically engineered to be perfect? And what does that do to your psyche if you are that person? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, sorry, I should have clarified. Smelly Ghost is correct. In Star Trek lore, there was something called the Eugenics War, where this was a big deal. I don't really know about the Eugenics War. There was someone called Khan. He's from the original series. I don't know much about him. All I know is that Benedict Cumberbatch turned up one time and played him, and everyone didn't like it or something. But yeah. So, sorry, what are we doing? I'm getting... Yeah, Major's Guild. Major's Guild. Again, I'm not a Trekkie. I don't know this stuff, sorry. Alright. Hello. Could you please take me to Aldrune? Thank you. Right. So let's go this way. Ah, dear. Quick question to me or anyone who watched Sons of the Forest. 4 streams in and Womble hasn't figured out the NPCs can get into the golf cart. No, I did figure that out, didn't I? Didn't I figure that out in the end? Wait, did I figure that out in the end? I can't remember. No, wait. Have they ever been... No, I can't remember. My memory's too hazy. I'm going to have to go back and check the footage. No, they can't get into the golf cart, right? No, they can't. They have to run behind the golf cart, right? They can. Oh my god, I can't even remember. I'm going to have to check the footage. Right, only one of them can. Kelvin sits with you. Ah. The feature was added after I started. Ah. Okay. Shame that the other one can't be lashed to the roof or whatever. Where's it? She's in here. Oh no! Dude Druid says my defining moment for that playthrough was finding Kelvin dead in a ditch after him going missing. Oh, it's sad. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. Okay.
Outlander, did you want something?
Right, I have the cash. Can I give it to you? No. Fuck me. I have to go and... I can't give it to you directly. I've got to go pay the dude in the thing. Right. Back into the Mages Guild. Back to Vivek. Thank you for saying so, Sego. Yeah, I had fun. Noticing a parody of a book in Sons of the Forest called the, what is it, the holographic tree, I believe they called it in Sons of the Forest, and being inspired by a real-life book called the Holographic Universe. I subsequently bought that book and read it. I was hoping that it might shed some insight into the developer's thought process concerning the story, and it did, kind of. But I must admit, I'm at a loss to, I'm in my script, wondering exactly how much of this I should put on the table, because the book is fucking strange. Hang on. Vivek.
How can I help you?
The book is real fucking strange.
Well, hello. Pleasure.
Can you...
Well, I'm listening, so go ahead.
Fighters Guild, yes.
Well, friend, what brings you?
It did feel like it, Agarob, a little bit. Or rather, it felt like an interesting idea that was having lots of pseudoscience tacked onto it.
You
Hello.
have great understanding.
Right, that lady's debt.
Welcome.
Collect the debt. I have the debt money. Here it is. Looks like it's all here. Good work, Lump. Here, keep half of it. Oh, gee, thanks. Keep half of my own money. Alright. Advancement. The Fighters Guild recognizes you, Lump. You're now Lump the Protector. Okay. I have a bounty contract worth 500 gold on Adraria Vandelaya? Okay, where is she? She's at one of the census and excise buildings in Seydanin. Oh, wait, isn't it? There might be guards around, so watch out. Are we just a bunch of murderers? We're just a bunch of murderers. So go to Seydanin, murder a woman at the census office. Over 500 septims. Fucking hell. It's a bit strong. That's nothing. I sold a fucking mortar and pestle for that amount. Thank you for saying so, Discreet. Thank you. Sorry there's not more of them, Discreet. Talk to the human upstairs about my orders. Why? What does he say? Orders. Don't think I can I? Fighters Guilds. My duties? My trade? No. Woman with a dagger. Hang on. Oh, hello. A Dunmer woman in a skirt and netch leather with a dagger. No, I haven't seen anyone like that. This is a quest to do with a murderer here in Vivek. But I recall someone, maybe one of the sewer cleaners, saying something about a Dunmer woman down in the underworks. Not that odd, really, though Dunmer are not seen as much in the foreign quarter. But in the underworks, that's odd. Interesting. That's a lead. Let's quickly get downstairs, shall we? Some streams ago, we discovered that it was... Yeah, so the Ordinators are concerned by the presence of a murderer. They weren't that concerned when it was just a bunch of Outlanders getting killed, but then 2 Ordinators got their throats slit. Like the religious police here. So down here... No? Here. A bit further down. Wait, did you say underwork? Canal works? Here, the underworks. Foreign quarter underworks. Oh shit, hello, you're literally here. Christ. She just screamed the N-word and is now charging me. Okay. So, let's use Star of the West to absorb her fatigue quickly. There we go. I'm hoping that will reduce her... Yeah, so with no fatigue, I'm hoping she won't be able to hit me properly. Switch to my main weapon. Go crazy. Whoa, that's an enchanted blade. He's done something to me. My fatigue is dropping quickly. Fuck off, right? Can you not? Who the fuck were you? Dreamer Prophet? Dreamer Prophet? Netch leather, skirt, crude bronze key, medium corpus meat hunk, Dagoth dagger. Aha! Oh no. Okay. Take the armor. Sell it anyway. Leave her modesty at least. Okay. So sorry, for those unfamiliar, a Dagoth, so that's the name of a formerly destroyed Dunmer house. Like one of the noble houses, the 6th house. With their leader Dagoth Sorry, Dagoth Dagoth dagger. Absorb fatigue, drain fatigue. Maybe that's how she killed the Ordinators. So told... nothing really else of note. No orders, no anything? Is that even her? Yeah, she was wearing netched leather. Yeah, this is it. It's got to be her. It's got to be the murderer. noise. Don't know if you can hear it, but she's making noise. She's quietly going. She's making little snooting noises. Snoring and dreaming. She's getting so old, chat. She's getting so old. She's turning 9. She's turning 9 this year. Sadly, they have a lifespan of about 10 years, so yeah. She's happy though. She's full of food, she's comfortable, she's warm. Yeah. So am I. Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's had a horrible life. I mean, oh my god. All the treats she's had to eat, all the cuddles she's had to endure, all the lovely places she's gone and all the shit that she's rolled in. Ugh. How does she bear it? Yeah, the horror. Right. Yeah, time flies, doesn't it, German? Right. Oh, Aiden says, the human upstairs in Al's room. Gotcha. I did chase it with a lobster. I did. I bought a frozen lobster because I'd never had lobster before. And it's not just the lobster, it's the fish as well. If I buy like a whole fish, like a sea bass or something, I immediately wash it in the sink, and then I start chasing her around the at the time, the flat with it. She does not like that. Alright. Oh god, she's farted. Ugh. Okay. So wait, should I go and... Yeah, can I just get on one of the wee rafts, please? Yeah, let's go over to the temple and hand this in. We've just killed your murderer. We'll go see the chief of police, the chief of the ordinators. Amulet of Slowfall. Quick save. Jump. Nope, I'm too fat. Stop it. Fuck me. Fine, we'll take the stairs. Those go up. This way.
You may speak. Are you wounded?
Alright. This way? No, I'm getting this wrong. Where the fuck am I going? Is it this way? It's a bit of a fucking Warren, Smokey. No, there's no way out here. Alright. How's the diet going? Paused for now. I did it for the end of December and most of January, losing about 3 kilograms, which is kind of rubbish, to be honest. At the time when I started the diet, I weighed 93 kilograms, which was too overweight. So I lost a bit of weight, but frankly, it was not as much as I was hoping. Thank you, chat. Thank you, but still, I was hoping it would be more. Still, I will restart it at some point, I'm sure. But for now, I'm taking a break because food is lovely. If you haven't tried it, I strongly recommend. Okay, please take me to... Oh, fuck. Which one's the closest to where I want to go? Fuck. Redoran, I guess? Telvanni? Take me to Telvanni. Thank you. Yes, close enough. Well, fuck me. It's nowhere near. One of my RimWorld traits would be gourmand. Nice, Toshi. Nice. Congrats. 5 kilograms in 3 weeks. Well done. Yeah, I need to do some more cooking. I need to decide on something. I'll go defrost one of the pieces. I've got like some fish. I bought like a big fishy box and froze most of it. So I've got little fillets that I can chop up and... Yeah, I'll do some fish or something. Piss off. Go away, Cliff Racer. Go away. Where's the temple? It's over here. There we go. So for those unfamiliar with Morrowind in general, so this is Vivec City, the seat of power for one of the 3 tribunal gods called Vivec the Poet. The tribunal gods, Vivec, Almalexia and Sotha Sil, rule the tribunal temple, who have a bit of an iron grip over, well, local politics here in the province of Morrowind. Their priests, and most notably their ordinators, are out there enforcing the will of the church, and their dogma is full of, like, flowery tales of how amazing their gods are, and how they defeat the Daedra, and how they're awesome, blah 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 blah. Hello. High Fane. Oh, is this the proper church? Oh wow. Wonder how important you have to be stuck in the ash pile here. Hello. Yeah, this is the temple right next to Vivec himself. Join the temple. Welcome, my child. Do you seek to join the temple? You have a promising look. Perhaps we could use you. Do you wish to join? Or shall you hear our doctrine first? Hear the doctrine. Your 4-fold duties are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good. Perform holy quests and bring luster to the temple. Never transgress against your brothers or sisters in thought or deed, and we are all one body. If you somehow fail to uphold these ideals, you must speak with a master or the patriarch to be cleansed of your wrongdoings. Do you still want to join? Do we want to join the Temple of the Dunmer? Maybe not for now. Maybe if I think about it. The choice is yours. Yeah, we could join the Imperial cults. See what the religious Imperials do. Yeah, as in what their religion is like. Well, discreet, again, do give it a go. I mean, the flavour of Morrowind is so much richer than Skyrim or Oblivion, in my opinion. Brief History of the Empire, Homilies of Blessed Almalexia, the Book of the Daedra. These are excerpts from the lengthy tome describing the nature of each of the Daedra. Azura, whose sphere is dusk and dawn, the magic in between realms of twilight, known as Moonshadow, Mother of the Rose and Queen of the Night Sky. Boethia, whose sphere is deceit and conspiracy, and the secret plot of murder, assassination, treason, and an unlawful overthrow of authority. Clavicus Vile, whose sphere is the granting of power and wishes through ritual invocations and pact. Hermaeus Mora. Hermaeus? Yes, Hermaeus Mora, whose sphere is scrying of the tides of fate, of the past and future, as read in the stars and heavens, and who in dominion are the treasures of knowledge and memory. Hircine, whose sphere is the hunt, the sport of Daedra, the great game, the chase, known as the huntsman and the father of man-beasts. Malekith, whose sphere is the patronage of the spurned and the ostracized, the keeper of the sworn oath and the bloody curse. Maroon's Dagon, whose sphere is destruction, change, revolution, energy, and ambition. Mephala, whose sphere is obscured to mortals, known by the names Web Spinner, Spinner, and Spider, whose only consistent theme seems to be interference in the affairs of mortals for her amusement. Meridia, whose sphere is obscured to mortals, who is associated with the energies of living things. Molag Bal, whose sphere is the domination and enslavement of mortals, whose desire is to harvest the souls of mortals and to bring mortal souls within his sway by spreading seeds of strife and discord in the mortal realms. Namira, whose sphere is the ancient darkness, known as the Spirit Daedra, ruler of sundry dark and shadowy spirits associated with spiders, insects, slugs, and other repulsive creatures which inspire mortals with instinctive revulsion. Nocturnal, whose sphere is the night, oh no shit, and the darkness, who is known as the Night Mistress. Periite? Periite? Whose sphere is the order of the lowest order of oblivion, known as the Taskmaster. Sounds kind of rubbish. Sanguine. Oh, let me guess. Sanguine, whose sphere is hedonistic revelry. Okay. I expected something blood-related. Whose sphere is hedonistic revelry and debauchery, and passionate indulgences of darker natures. Sheogorath, whose sphere is madness, and whose motives are unknowable. Veronima? Fuck me, these names. Veronima, whose sphere is the realm of dreams and nightmares, and from whose realm issues forth evil omens. So, especially marked for special interest under the heading Malakath, you find a reference to Scourge in capital letters, blessed by Malakath, and dedicated to the use of mortals. In short, the reference suggests that any Daedra attempting to invoke the weapon's power will be expelled into the void stream of oblivion. Of the legendary artifacts of the Daedra, many are well known, like Azura's Star and Sheogorath's Wabajak. Others are less well known, such as Scourge, Makath's Hammer, Bane of Daedra. Yet, though Malakath blessed Scourge to be potent against his Daedra kin, he thought not that it should fall into Daedric hands, then to serve as a tool for private war amongst Caitiff and Forsaken. Thus did Malakath curse the device, such that, should any dark kin seek to invoke its power, that a void should open and swallow that Daedra, and purge him into Oblivion's void stream. From thence to pathfind back to real and unreal worlds in the full order of time. So Malakath has a weapon called Scourge. Weapon's power. Does it define exactly what it is? No, but to use it and you're a Daedra will banish you to oblivion. But we are allowed to use it. Keep your eyes peeled for the Shrine of Malakath. Okay. Temple door. Okay, we're looking for the head of the Ordinator Order. It's in one of these doors. Well, Malkesh, there are actually websites and apps showing you incoming clear sky days. Yeah. Hang on. New. These are the priests. Hall of Wisdom. I'm looking for the Hall of something? Corrections or whatever it's called? Alright. Library of Vivek. No, Library of Vivek. Ah, this could be it. Hall of Justice, that's it. The Ordinator Barracks.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Office of the Watch.
Outlander.
Here we go.
Much time.
Hello. I think I found your murderer. So, work. According to your report, the Dunmer woman you killed matches the description given us. We'll dispatch ordinators to follow up, but I believe you've identified and executed the killer. On behalf of the city and the Office of the Watch, thank you. And now, for the reward I promised. I'll give you a choice. You may either have an Indoril helm and cuirass, or Belt of the Armor of God. The helm and cuirass are heavy armor, and useful only to a strong fighter. These items belong to one of the ordinators who were killed, and it is fitting that they should reward the one who avenged the murderer. However, we ask that you not wear this armor in Vivek City, for you may be mistaken for an ordinator and guard. Alternatively, the Belt of the Armor of God provides magic armor and improves resistance against hostile spells, and should be useful for any adventurer. I think we should go with the heavy armor, frankly. What do you think, chat? So, Armor of God is magic armor. Nah, we'll go with the proper armor. Weeaboo says the armor is expensive but unusable because the ordinators will attack you on sight. Well, we just won't wear it near ordinators. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I doubt the belt is going to be a constant effect. Let's go with the armor. I like the helm and the cuirass, please. Very good. Please accept the helm and cuirass with our thanks, and accept on the behalf of Vivek City our thanks for ridding us of this dangerous killer. No questions about why she was killing both foreigners and ordinators alike? The fact she was affiliated with the 6th House of Dagon? 6th House of... Sorry, Dagoth-Ur even? Okay. Let's now get out of sight of the ordinators and try on our new armor.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Ah. A sewer? Hide in here briefly. A quick save. So I've managed to acquire some heavy armor, which is... Where is it? So the Indoril helmet, value 3 grand, armor rating 60. That's very nice. Much tougher than the one I've got now. Stick that on. Indoril cuirass, armor rating 60. Again, much better than the one I've got now, and it's worth 7 grand. And I look like an ordinator. Not bad. I'll take it. Right. Is that meant to be Nerevar, the face, do you reckon? Probably. Right. So, looking at the time, everybody. Yeah, so I know I haven't streamed the full time, but I'm getting a bit nervous about getting on with this bullshittery, because I really would like to get a finished test render by this evening. So I'll probably leave it there for this. Yeah, leave it here this afternoon. So thank you again for being here. Again, if you've not played Morrowind, it's a very hard recommend. Obviously it does have some jank, which you'll get over it with a bit of play. Don't worry about it. You'll get over it. And it is extremely worth it for reasons specified in the video below. So there's a video by MrBtongue. So in the first tile of this stream. So as for right now, I've got lots. Yeah, I need to get this bullshittery done. It's Halo bullshittery, and I really, really need to get it out the door and just try to do some chores and otherwise relax, because it's almost 5 weeks of work now. I need to get this done. So I've got this worksheet. 1 second. Let me link this to you. So if you're curious on what the fuck I'm actually doing, I've got this worksheet right here, which shows all of the bugs that I'm trying to work through. So I was able to finish the last critical bug, and I'm trying to get through the... Well, I'm going to do another review of the render in a minute. I'm sure there will be more bugs. There always are. So yeah, bear with me. So you'll see me work through this sheet today as I try my best to get this over the finish line. So thank you for your patience, everyone. Sorry that it's taken so long. And thank you, Kadit Sampaio. Thank you, Kadit. Right. I will leave you in the company of one of my friends, in this case, Alistair. What's he doing? He's playing. He seems to be in an empty room, staring at the walls with a hamster. Okay. I'll let him explain what the fuck he's doing. Thank you again. Have a lovely afternoon.
Praise the sun.
妹妹，呢間房係你㗎？